What is up, fire signs? How are y'all doing today? Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, hit that little subscribe button. Join my weird little tarot family. I would love to have you. If you're coming back, I'm so glad that you're back. I missed y'all. If you guys want a personal reading, or if you want the free extended version of this reading where I read all the beautiful book definitions from this delicious historical hoodoo tarot book, to give you more insight into this reading from the author herself, Tiana Lee McQuiller, please click on that little description box below and you will find my email address to email me for personals and the link over to my other channel where you will find that free extended. Fire signs, y'all are the last ones getting ready for. So let's get into it and start with Aries. All right, what does Aries need to know? I have 0 Aries in my chart, 0. But I was married to somebody with an Aries stellium for like a decade. And there you go, pulling some Aries energy. Knight of Wands. Y'all are the first one that got that. Son of Sticks. I like this Son of Sticks. I love this deck. If you've never been to my channel, I read art. Look at this Knight of Wands here. He's got 5 fingers on one hand. He's a polydactyl. This was like a sign in hoodoo of somebody who was good at working, you know, magic. And his extra digit is on his left hand, which is good at calling in dark magic. He's holding up this scythe to the heavens. He's got these red snakes down here below him that are like omens. He's holding his hand out to show you his power and what he can call in. This energy always reminds me of like, you need to be very clear about what your intentions are. Yeah, judgment, demons. You might be like shocked at the consequences of your actions if you go forward with this. They're asking you to double think something. Yeah, fool. There you are again, Aries. You gotta think twice. Sun in the reverse. There's something you have not seen yet. Capricorn just pulled that same card in the same position. Death card is on the bottom. Let me get your 3 minor arcana now. You're at the end of some kind of a cycle and you're about to like pull the trigger on something. 10 of Cups in the reverse here. I feel like there's an energy of unhappiness. Yeah, 2 of Wands. You feel like you're getting backed into a corner about something, especially on an emotional level, possibly within a family dynamic. That is too many cards. You don't know what you need to do, but you know you need to get out. You know it needs to end now. You know you need to start over. You just want it over and you want to start off as the Fool. You don't care if it makes you unhappy. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're looking for clarity on how to do that. 6 of Swords in reverse, but something's holding you back. You're not understanding how to go about that. A lot of you guys are about to do something cold, or you're about to be pushed into a corner and you're going to act very cold. And I want to warn you of that. Okay? If you act recklessly like this Knight of Wands, they're telling you to not be, it's like he is the Knight of Wands and he does, you know, passionately go for what he wants, and he is fast and he is furious and all that good stuff. But this Knight of Wands is warning you to think before you speak or move or do anything. Take a pause, all right, before you charge off on that fire pony, because when you make this decision, Ace of Swords, it is going to cut ties with something. There will be no more joy with the Sun in reverse. With that, you will need to start over fresh. The Fool, Judgment, that will be the end of something. And this Judgment card, she is shocked, all right, as what is, you know, is what the at what is being seen in these bones that this woman is throwing for her. 2 of Wands in reverse here. It's feeling like your hands are tied, like you have no other option but to just cut something off, even though it hurts. 10 of Cups in the reverse. It feels very wrong to do whatever this is. It's like you almost know that like leaving is going to cause some drama, but at the same time you feel like there's no other choice. A lot of you guys are doubting that you can start over on your own, or doubting that you have the skills or the resources or the wherewithal to go do this by yourself. You feel very codependent on some kind of an energy here. It's like you just want to run. That's a Pink song. Run just as fast as I can to the middle of your frosty fears, and I swear you're just like a pill. Instead of making me better, you keep making me ill. Yeah, this energy isn't helping, all right? It's making things worse. You're starting to feel stupid, all right? But at the same time, like, you know, you need to pause and come up with something before you just charge out of whatever the situation is. I don't feel like there is a good way out of this. I feel like it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. I also feel like there is somebody in your friend, family group, relationship, whatever. 10 of Cups energy, it's like soulmate energy. It usually does deal with family, and this one, you know, has a large family on it. That you're starting to feel like it's either too many cooks in the kitchen, or that, you know, you don't feel very connected to some of your family members at this time. You're feeling like you're being left out of things. It's also this energy of wanting to be very, very honest, all right, about some kind of a past hurt or trauma. A lot of you guys are going to be making moves that you've got moves in the shadows here that you're putting on pause for right now, but I do feel like you will pull the trigger on them. And I feel like a lot of people are going to be shocked. Like a lot of people are going to be shocked. They're not going to understand where that came from. It's like out of left field completely. A lot of you guys need to be really careful about relationships that you're entering into. It's almost like entering into something to fill some kind of a void, like knowing that this isn't true love. 10 of Cups in reverse, but we don't have any other choice. 2 of Wands. So we're just going to, you know, yeah, we're going to say, yep, Ace of Swords, that's the truth. We're in it, but it's not making us happy with the Sun here. It's almost like, it reminds me of my ex-husband, like jumping into a relationship for financial reasons, or because you feel like you have to be there. That kind of an energy. It's like you don't care about your own happiness right now or how it makes you feel. You just need, this is what you need to do. It's almost like consenting to suffering when I don't feel like that's necessary. You're the Knight of Wands in this reading, so you can go and get whatever you want, but it's like they're telling you to hold up. Is this really what you want? Be sure this is really what you want. It's like an energy of like, once you do it, it cannot be undone, all right? I feel like the truth will set some of y'all free. I don't know what this is. This Ace of Swords here, like a lot of y'all are feeling like there's a lot of hurt or pain or nowhere else to go with something. But the fact is, if you would just speak up, say the truth, the harsh truth, and nothing but the truth, you can get this worked out and get a fresh start with something here. There will be some pain attached to it, all right? But I do feel like at the end, everything will end up working itself out for the better. You guys gotta be really careful. I saw that Magician in the reverse as well. Like when I was, you know, looking at your cards dealing, that is manifesting something that's not in your best interest, or relying on trickery or cunning or deceit to try to get something or get where you want. And that could be like lying to yourself or others or whatever, or, you know, just not acting in your full truth. The truth is very important. This Ace of Swords is like, it's like burning into my retina with that Judgment card. They want me to tell you, is this really the only option? Like, is this really it? Are there really no other options? You need to rethink that. Because I don't think you're understanding the repercussions of your actions that will follow once this decision is made. It's like a domino effect, all right? It's a domino effect. I can't explain it any other way. A lot of you are also feeling like you have to move on or disconnect from something because you feel like nobody cares about your happiness or something like that, but I don't feel like that's all the way true. I also feel like either you're take it as it resonates, all right? This is you or somebody else is hearing some truths that they don't really want to hear, all right? But they need to hear them. They need to take that as constructive criticism and not as an attack. Someone's taking it as an attack, and it's meant out of love to help somebody, all right? To help somebody see the error of their ways or something like that. Someone just wants to run from whatever that is. They just like don't even want to hear it. Instead of like owning up to what they did here with the Judgment card, they just start over. They skip the World card. They don't have the finality. They don't learn the lesson. They just jump back into the Fool. They don't want to look at that. Sun in reverse. The truth is too painful, so we're not even going to consider the truth as an option, all right? That's something that the truth, although it might hurt, all right, it ends whatever this cycle is, so it's necessary. It's necessary. All right, Aries, that's what I got for you guys. If you would like to check out that extended, or if you would like to book a personal with me, go click on that little helpful description box below, all right? Catch you next time, Aries. Love y'all. Bye. All right, Leo, you guys are up next. If you guys want a personal reading from me, or if you would like to get your free extended, where I read from the beautiful little book, all the great historical things and alternate meanings of these cards that I'm about to pull for you, please check out the description box below. There will be a link to that free video, and there will also be my email address to contact for a personal. Man, Aries just pulled this, but they had it upright. That's the Son of Sticks. That's the Knight of Wands. Fire energy pulling fire. Look at y'all. Knight of Wands in reverse, Leo. This is a crazy energy. This is like check yourself before you wreck yourself energy. Like, do you really need to go this fast? Are we really thinking about everything? Are we acting out of ego? Are we better be even concerned about what we're about to unravel here? You guys have Chariot in reverse. Jesus. That's a lot of fast energy. It's literally like car crash energy. Give me two more. Two more for Leo. Hangman, Gullah Jack. This is like cornered animal, like cornered a wild animal, so they just react out of pure instinct. And they strike. The Hermit. A lot of you, I'm going to tell you, this is grandchildren's star. Some of you will go to jail or someone around you. All right, take it as it resonates. I don't know who's standing in your room. I just read the energy in it. But this is the energy of somebody who, like, this is like almost like, I don't care if I catch a case energy, you know? I will catch a case for this. Whatever. Like, okay, well, what good are you going to do when you're sitting in jail about this? Seven of Swords. Yeah, yikes. All right, I need two more for Leo. Four of Wands. Let me see, one more. Four of Pentacles. Why are we holding on to something that's creating us confusion? You guys feel like you can't disconnect from whatever this is. You feel like your fate is sealed, like you're locked into this Hangman energy. You also are illustrating the energy of a fixed sign, you know, that you are in the best of ways right now. Chariot in reverse, not moving. Knight of Wands in reverse, not moving. All right. Seven of Swords, manipulating circumstances so we don't have to move forward. Four of Wands, grounded, stuck. Four of Pentacles, holding on, not letting go. Hermit, laying low, not showing anyone our hand. This whole entire reading is about hiding out and about not showing our hand and not opening up and being dishonest, all right? Especially with yourself about something. You guys read like a damn Taurus in this. This is such fixed energy. It is like, I don't care if this is killing me. I'm going to sit here and let it kill me. Why? The Chariot in reverse is a lack of movement, but it's also failing to protect yourself when you enter into a battle. The Chariot is the vehicle that the gladiator sits in, that he charges into battle in to make sure he doesn't die. Y'all are not doing that. Hangman, you're like, I'm going to die anyways. Hermit, you're like just trying to sit here and pretend like nothing's wrong. Hiding out. Also attempting to heal whatever this energy is here. Some of y'all are like, it's this time around, it'll be different. I'll give it a shot. If I hang on tight enough, you know, we can make this work. You have to let go. Like, God, let go of control. Like, this is like, it's like somebody has just a hold on somebody. You or someone else. Take it as it resonates. And somebody's so manipulative. Like, look at this Seven of Swords, all right? You see her there smiling like a cute little housewife? She's got a spell in that pot because she thinks her husband is cheating on her, and she's, you know, putting something in there, a root in there to keep him faithful. She's drugging him, basically. Like, this is somebody smiling through their teeth and then, like, literally about to stab you in the back. It's very hidden. Hangman energy. You don't see that. Hermit. Like, you don't see that. You don't understand what this is doing to you or what kind of bad juju this is calling in for you. The little boy in the middle of this reading is a polydactyl with 5 fingers on his left hand, which was a mark of being gifted in calling in dark magic. You don't see it like that. Like, a lot of you guys view this as wifey or husband or as a good opportunity, and you're grabbing onto it for dear life, like with this stranglehold and refusing to like shield yourself from whatever this is. It's like you're running full force into a burning building with like no protection on. You're a marked man or a marked woman with whatever this energy is. There's a lot of you too that are putting a lot off, all right? You're waiting for the right time. You're like, I'm not stable enough, or I don't have this together, or I need to have these ducks in a row, or I need to fix these things. All that's doing is prolonging the inevitable. It's almost like an excuse as to why we can't let something go or pursue something else. It's like beating a dead horse energy, all right? Just over and over and over again. Like, why do we keep trying to do this? It's also, a lot of you guys, God, are trying to catch somebody cheating, or somebody's trying to catch you cheating. Railroad Bill was a fugitive. He's on the Chariot card here. He was a real person. He eluded law enforcement for years, and it was like high drama and was always in the papers, and he was the most elusive criminal of that day. This is somebody who keeps getting away with something, It's like you want to see them, Hangman, get what they deserve. That's how you feel like you'll heal, the Hermit. You'll feel like you'll get over it then. That's a lie. You won't, all right? You're still not going to feel good about this. You're holding on to whatever this energy is, or someone's holding on to it about you. It's like a grudge energy. You're not going to feel any better when they get their payback, or if they see you get paid back, because it's not going to fix the wrong. It's not going to make it better. It's just petty, like spiteful energy. There's an energy of somebody like holding on to this warped idea of this sense of family that does not exist. It's like putting on the face, for the neighbors. And then when you close the door, y'all are like screaming at each other, and it's like a nightmare. Why? Why do we do that? Why don't we just be honest about things? Why are we pretending like everything's okay? I was like married to this drama. A lot of you guys are hiding, all right, the fact that you're feeling very stuck. Like, a lot of you guys feel like you've dug yourself a hole and you don't know how to get out of it. You want to run, but you can't. You don't know how. You don't know where to go. A lot of you guys are actually going to have a car breakdown or have some kind of a transportation problem. Make sure if you're going on a trip or anything like that, you actually get that checked. This is also health related. I mean, Hermit card is health and medicine and doctors and things like that. And Chariot in reverse is accidents, and Knight of Wands in reverse is careless. And this is, if you've been having anything that's been concerning you health-wise, and I don't like to give health or legal advice, but if you've been having something that's been bothering you that you've been putting off getting checked, go get that checked. You keep telling yourself it's not that big of a deal. It is, right? You don't want to, it's almost like a lot of you don't even want to know the answer to whatever this is. But the alternative is literally like death or something bad happening, pushing it too far. A lot of you guys are feeling like you're cursed to some extent. You got to let go of that, all right? That's you sabotaging yourself. That's you getting in your own head about things. You're not. You're fine. there is something that you guys need to process and deal with and get over and learn the lesson and move forward. But a lot of y'all can't. A lot of you have told yourself that you have, but you have not. You're really still hanging on to that in a very large way. All right, Leo, that's what I got for you guys. That was an odd one as well. All right. Make sure you go check out your free extended over on my other channel. And if you want to book that personal reading, I would love to do that for you guys. All right. So I will catch you on the next one, Leos. I love y'all. Bye. Oh, hey there, Sagittarius. Last but not least, let's knock out your little hoodoo reading. Oh man, it looks like it's about to start pouring over here. Crazy. So yeah, if you guys want a personal reading, or if you would like to get the full extended version of this read, it is free. It is on my other channel, and all of that info will be in the description box below. Queen of Swords popping out for you guys. The extended, I'll read to you from the actual hoodoo book that I have that gives you these people's back histories and all the extra crazy messages for their signs. Scorpio had the Queen of Swords, and Gemini and Scorpio both had the Queen of Swords pop out for their reads as well. So if you're dealing with a Gemini or a Scorpio, or if you have that in your chart, I would go check out those readings. I love this Queen of Swords. This is a Bible. She's holding the Ace of Swords. She's looking right at you and pointing at something like you know this to be true. You know what the right thing to do is here. Oh, wow. Okay. Major Arcanas, we have Temperance. There you are, Sag. Father Sims. With the Emperor. Dang, y'all got some positive energy so far. Your fellow fire signs were a hot mess. Ooh, there's the devil, though. I had to say it. I had to curse it. The devil. You got the devil on one side and the angel on the other. Temperance is like the angel card in the regular tarot. You got the Emperor. You're in control, and you know the right thing to do here, so do not be swayed, all right? Don't be swayed. Lucifer, Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Six of Cups. Healing a family trauma with whatever this is. Also, a lot of you guys are going to have to take control of your kids. They will be lying to you. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Careful of manipulation. Someone will try to do that. Five of Cups because they regret something. Ten of Cups. Yeah. A lot of you might have some kind of a family situation or something going on here where somebody has deep regrets. All right. I see lots of regrets. Broken promises. Like left out, abandonment, all kinds of stuff here. But it's like we now see the truth of what that is. We've come to terms with whatever that is with the Temperance card. Emperor on your mind. You're taking control of all of that. But something about this devil energy, man. Something about it, you guys can't just let it go, all right? There's a need for you almost to seek some vengeance. This is a very saggy, fiery energy here, this devil card. That's Miss Robinson, all right? Miss Robinson was minding her own damn business, going to church one day. She also happened to practice hoodoo, all right? She's a very gifted hoodoo practitioner, root worker. She also believed in Jesus Christ, and she wanted to go worship like everybody else. And when she showed up to church, a bunch of these Karens were like, you know, telling her she was some kind of demon woman and that she wasn't welcome there, and like basically made her life a living hell, tried to run her out of town on the premise that she was like working with the devil, and she was not. And they, you know, Miss Robinson kept warning them, like, back off, leave me alone. This is my livelihood. This is what I love. If you don't leave me alone, you will regret it. They kept pushing her. They didn't leave her alone. And next thing you know, all right, that main Karen who was bothering her, her little son, that was her pride and joy, dies out of nowhere, unexpectedly, freak accident, just out of nowhere, gone. The thing she loved the most was taken from her because they took the thing that Miss Robinson loved the most from her. This picture here is Miss Robinson with a funeral program for that boy in her hand, smiling and fanning herself with it, leaving his funeral. Messed up, all right? But she warned him, all right? You've been burned by whatever this energy is before. You've been warned not to, you know, poke the bear or whatever this is. This Emperor energy, this is a very violent Emperor. This is John Horse. He's my Tupac energy. He's got shot, stabbed, you know, assassination attempts on him. He's the only people other than, you know, Vietnam that have ever managed to conquer the American military. He's a legend. He's missing a leg. He's got a gun. He's got his spirit guides around him. This guy is a badass, all right? You don't mess with John Horse. You have all the power here, Queen of Swords, and you know that. But there's something about you that's making you want to sink back into that devil energy and go seek some kind of vengeance here, because there is a lot of hurt attached to whatever this is. You got peace right now. You're like, what you wanna peace like Dalai Lama. What is that J. Cole song? You been getting in that Saggy energy, that temperance, like getting your soul right, getting your balance back. You got control as the Emperor, but you know you could crush whatever this situation is, and you're being very tempted to go flex that muscle. You need to not do that. Make peace with the past. Realize that it is what it is. It is a mistake, and there was a regret attached to that, but like going back to, you know, engage in whatever that was, or entertaining that, stooping down to that energy again is only going to cause problems for you. Just know that there's, because these bottom cards, this is community energy. This is like people around you and every day-to-day stuff. These are people from your past, like soulmate energies, either people you knew from childhood or just, you know, exes, soulmates, whatever. All right, they were manipulative. They tried to act like they weren't. It's like they did some very awful saboteur type stuff with the Seven of Swords and this Five of Cups, but know that they regret that. They feel like they've ruined something good. Something is hitting them hard. They're learning some kind of a lesson. This Mother of Swords is like looking at me like she is just judging me. She's pointing right at whatever that Bible verse is in there and letting you know you knew this was wrong. You knew this was the right thing to do. A lot of you guys are trying to make somebody see the truth of something and teach them some kind of a lesson for the hurt that they caused. Stop doing that. That's that devil energy. You got to realize that things are going to balance themselves out. I see it. The Emperor is taking over here with the Temperance card to make things right again. They're dealing with this devil for you, all right? You guys need clean hands. That's what I get from this Queen of Swords in the middle. Keep your hands clean, your nose clean. There's also this energy of you guys waxing nostalgic about something from the past, and that is like living a lie. I need to tell you that. Some of you guys are like picturing it way in a different way than it actually was, all right? It's like when people talk about the greatest generation, which, you know, World War II, I'm not knocking them. Both my grandfathers were World War II veterans. But we always talk about the greatest generation and things like that. And yes, they were a great generation, but they had their issues too. Most of them were racist, you know, like a lot of them were misogynistic. Like there were a lot of issues, all right, with that generation as well. It's glossing over it and like not remembering all the things that were really offensive about that time or not good for the, you know, greater good, only focusing on the fact that they beat Hitler, which was massive. Not knocking that again. All the respect for veterans. I was raised by two. One is a Purple Heart veteran, was there for D-Day +1. Like, I love and revere our soldiers. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that we often gloss over everything else with that generation, like the fact that a lot of them were alcoholics and beat their wives, and like it wasn't the greatest. No generation has been the greatest, because we all have our, you know, ups and downs, our pluses and our minuses. That's what this is. Someone's looking back at something like, oh, those were the good old days. But, you know, were they? Like, were they? There was a whole lot that was not good about those days, all right? What else do I see here? I don't want you to cry any more than I cry, just at least as much. Yeah, Far Side, I hope you're unhappy. That energy, all right? It's a song about a breakup, and the guy's talking about how he doesn't want her to, you know, suffer any more than he did, but he does want equal suffering. Somebody wants equal suffering here, but it's not going to make you feel any better. Like, knowing that they're miserable too at the end of the day is not going to make you any less miserable. It might temporarily help, but it won't solve the problem in the long run. That's that devil energy. Also, if you've been warned about something, or if you've been having you guys are one of the most intuitive signs, that fire energy, that Sag energy, that's fiery intuitive energy. If you guys have had your intuition kicking in about something that has been telling you red flag, run, you better do it, because you're right about it. Queen of Swords, you know the truth. Don't try to manipulate your way out of it, because it's going to feel bad to disconnect from whatever this is. You know the truth. And if you know the truth and you go against the truth and you don't do better, you will be slapped down heavily, all right, by spirit for not doing what you know is right. So do what you know is right. All right, Sag, that's what I got for you guys. Please make sure you go check out your extended reading, all right? That will be down in the description box below. And I would also love to do a personal reading for you guys. So yeah, go ahead and book one of those. Catch you next time, Sag. Love y'all. Bye.